I am called over to a cell by a captain in an unrelated family. And he says, hey, Ange, I want to talk to Luigi. I says, yeah, but he's with us, right? I already called up Mike and Sigliere and told him DiFonzo's with us. Yeah, that's okay. Bring him over. Okay. Figured it's something to do with the yard. Who knows? Right? I brought Luigi over. You have to picture this scene. 5'6", 155 pounds, is the captain in another family. Luigi, 6 foot plus, 260 pounds, weightlifter, tough as nails. So the little guy is looking up at the big guy. And he says, some of the things you've done on this yard are not correct. Luigi trying to keep that stern face. Doesn't even ask what he did. And the little guy has 2 of his henchmen outside the door of a cell. I'm in there with him. And he's looking up at Luigi. And I mean looking up at him. All of a sudden, he slaps him silly. Boom, boom.
Slaps Luigi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right and left. Boom, boom. Open hand. Knocks off his glasses. I'm like, yo, sir, you can't do that. He's with us. What are you, crazy? Please, Angelo. Please. Just stay out of this. This is going to go from Mike and Sigliere to your consigliere. This guy did something to embarrass us. No aspito. Don't ask no questions. Told to leave it alone. Months went by, and I couldn't figure out. Luigi wasn't like me. I was taking book. I was the bookmaker on there, taking the football bets. In those days, we were able to get change from the commissary. We were allowed to roll quarters, or roll dimes, and roll nickels every week, $17, because you had vending machines. So it's easy to gamble, right? You just, go there, do football tickets, guys pay you in cash. Months went by, and like everything else, there's no secrets in the joint. Things are going to come out. So a little bird comes up to me one day and says, hey, I'd like to talk to you. I said, sure. It's like 3 or 4 months later. He says, remember that scene where Luigi got slapped around? Yeah. Do you know why? No, it's none of my business. They told me stay out of it. Well, I got to tell you. Why? I'm getting out in 2 days. I want you to know, because you hang around with that guy. Okay, what is it? You know the big African-American guy named Drew? Yeah. They were in the restroom? Yeah. And Luigi begged him to be the catcher, and he was the pitcher, and, take his big wee-wee and put it up his ass. No. And I don't lie. I don't lie. I'm telling you. And it came out that he embarrassed all the Italian guys by being like that. I kept that to myself for years, and I mean years. Because if you speak to Ken, he'll tell you he heard about this from me in 2020, not in 2000 or 99 or 98 when we were rocking and rolling. And why did he hear it from me? Because there was an incident in his mansion in Laguna Niguel. His maid was cleaning the room, and she went into the closet, and she was straightening out Luigi and Brenda's closet, and she heard them coming up, and she was embarrassed, because she didn't speak English, really, to walk out. But she was peeking through the door. Well, she sees Brenda strap on a dildo, all right, and go to work on Luigi, and now she understood where all the blood was coming from that she would find on the sheets. She thought maybe Brenda was having a period or something like that, but now she figured it out. Well, she was scared shitless. So she goes to one of the guys that's with us and explains to him in Spanish what went on. Once again, I never said a word. I just kept it under my hat. But for the sake of our book rights coming up, or movie, or podcast, I let it out, and I told Ken Cusway. Ken says, oh my God, now it makes sense. He was like that, yeah. His first wife, his second wife, his third wife, right? If they didn't strap it on and stick it up his hiney, right, nothing was going to go down good.